Have you ever wished you could read people's minds, to know exactly what they're thinking or feeling in any given moment? It sounds like a superpower from a comic book. But what if I told you it's a skill you can actually learn? It's not about magic. It's about psychology. Understanding the subtle cues and patterns behind human behavior is the closest we can get to mind reading, and today, we're going to unlock that secret together. Let's start with the basics. Nonverbal communication. Experts say that over half of our communication is nonverbal. That means body language, facial expressions, and gestures are shouting information, even when someone's mouth is closed. Think about it. When someone is happy, their eyes crinkle. Their smile is genuine and reaches their cheeks, but a forced smile. It often only involves the mouth. It's a small detail, but it speaks volumes. Pay attention to mirroring. When someone unconsciously copies your posture or gestures, it's often a sign of rapport and connection. They feel comfortable with you. On the other hand, if you're talking to someone, and they suddenly cross their arms or turn their body away, it might signal disagreement or discomfort. They're creating a physical barrier. It's not a definite rule, but it's a powerful clue to their internal state. You can even test this yourself. In a friendly conversation, subtly nod your head. See if they start nodding along. It's a fascinating way to gauge connection. Next up, let's talk about the eyes. They're called the windows to the soul for a reason. Where someone looks can tell you what they're thinking. For example, when people are trying to remember something, their eyes often drift upwards. When they're accessing feelings or emotions, they might look down, and eye contact is huge. Too little can suggest dishonesty or shyness, while too much can feel aggressive, comfortable. Steady gaze, however, usually indicates confidence and honesty. Listening is another superpower, but I'm not just talking about hearing words. I mean active listening. Listen for the how, not just the what. Notice the tone of voice, the speed of their speech, and the words they choose. Does their voice get higher when they talk about a certain topic? That could indicate excitement or anxiety. Do they speak quickly, or do they pause and choose their words carefully? These are all pieces of the puzzle. When you ask a question, don't just wait for your turn to talk. Truly listen to their answer and then spoken emotions behind it. Another key is establishing a baseline. Everyone has their own unique set of behaviors. Your outgoing friend might always talk with their hands, so for them, it's normal. But if your quiet coworker suddenly starts gesturing wildly, that's a deviation from their baseline, and it means something. To read people effectively, you first need to observe how they act in a normal, relaxed state. Only then can you accurately spot the changes that signal a shift in their thoughts or feelings. Finally, remember that context is everything. A single cue, like crossed arms, doesn't automatically mean someone is closed off. They might just be cold. You have to look for clusters of signals. Are their arms crossed? Are they leaning away? And are they avoiding eye contact? Now you have a much stronger pattern. Reading people isn't about jumping to conclusions based on one gesture. It's about being a detective, gathering clues, and seeing the bigger picture. By paying attention to body language, eye movements, vocal tones, and a person's baseline behavior, you can develop a deep understanding of what's really going on beneath the surface. It's a skill that will improve your relationships, your career, and your overall social intelligence. It starts with being present, observant, and curious. So next time you're with someone, try it. Look beyond their words and start reading their world. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights into the human mind. See you in the next one.